The next step is to cut out your pattern pieces. So I'm on page 13 of your PDF pattern. We are going to do everything as per the instructions. So you're going to spray base the center front cups together and the back band, the main fabric and the lining fabric. And you are going to leave the main fabric and the lining fabric for the side cup not spray basted. The only change you're going to make is that you are going to have your center front neckline on the scalloped edge of the lace. So you want the scalloped edge to be right on this edge. And you want now in galloon lace, there is a high point of the scallop and a low point of the scallop. So you want the high point of the scallop to be right at the strap point and the center front vertical seam. So let me start cutting, and we are going to spray base the self fabric and the lining. We're going to cut them separately and then we're going to spray base them together. So let me cut out the main fabric first. Okay, so again, I want the high point of the scallop to hit the strap point and the center front vertical seam. So I'm going to place this so that both touch those points. So that the high point scallop touch both those points. And then I'm going to use my rotary cutter and I'm going to cut around. Alright, so I've cut the center front cup out. Now because lace has a pattern on it, what I like to do is I like to flip this and then find a point where the patterns match, because you want the patterns to match from the left to the right side. So I will flip this over, right sides of the lace together, and find where they match, and then use my other piece, the piece that I first cut out to cut out my second piece. Side. All right, so now I'm going to cut out, I'll press it a little bit afterwards. So now I'm going to cut out the lining. And again, we are using a power net, which is included in the DIY kits, to line the center front and the side cups. So remember how I was saying that it was important to have that square on the center front pattern piece? So we are going to cut this out, and it's important to have that little square rectangle area because that's where you're going to sew the center front cups together. So even though your center front cups, how is this placed, won't have this little edge right here, your lining will, so you'll be able to sew them together. Let's see if I can cut these out at the same time. A little short. So I will cut them out separately. So now that I've cut out the self and the main fabric, or the self and the lining fabric, now I'm going to spray baste them. But before I do that, I'm going to double check, and I see that I need to eliminate about 1/4 of an inch from the lining, because you have it hitting the high point of the scallop, but the low point of the scallop, you basically need to cut off the lining so that it hits the low point of the scallop. If you didn't, then the lining would show through. So I'm going to use my straight ruler, and I'm going to cut off. Sorry, that was our air conditioner. Now I didn't make this change to the pattern just to avoid having 2 separate patterns. I like to have everything on one pattern. So there you can see, now the lace won't show through. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to cut this back. And now I'm going to use my Otis 505 and spray base them together.